Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here, and welcome to episode 3 of Let's FIFA 13. And this episode is where it all kind of kicks off, and this is the episode I've been looking forward to myself, where I can kind of start playing online and make my way towards that Division 1. So we pick up the Southampton away kit there to be our second kit, alongside with the Sevilla kit we picked up in the first episode, and then we're pretty much ready to go into Division 10. We did play one game in Division 10 in the last episode, but in this episode we'll kind of try and see if we could advance through that and get into Division 9. So we list up Winston Reid there, and then we head on into the division, and we come up against the squad, which is not too bad. A Bundesliga side there in the 4-5-1 formation there, the alternate version, the second one. But nonetheless, we go into the game, and it's Moreno here getting the game started. A lovely little skill run there, and an outside foot finish into the top corner. And look at this from Ronaldinho, flicks it up, and a little chip over the defender, and it's Gotcha to hit that into the top corner as well. And we're leading it 2-0. And we pretty much start the second half off with Ortega going with a really nice run here, making his way down the wing here, cutting inside. And I actually tried to cross in with Rabona and had hoped for a bicycle kick, ended up just being a regular cross and a header. And another chance here. Look at the run from Ronaldinho, and I really think he's good on the game. Despite having low pace, he feels really quick on the ball, and so unlucky not to go in here. Hits the post twice, but a few minutes later it is Manuel tackling the player there, goes past another one, and a ball will a fake shot drag back in between the two defenders, and we make it a 4-0. So we win that game quite comfortably. And we get another 3 points in the division, so we are on 6 points. We need 3 points to kind of advance into Division 9, and we need 6 points in order to pick up the title of Division 10, which is of course what we are looking to do. But after the game, Winston Reid had sold on. I had a few coins, and I decided to get some players so I can kind of substitute players around and just get the fitness up in the squad. So we pick up D'Alessandro there for the center attacking mid, which also got the 5-star skills, and he will link it nicely up with Scotcho as well, which is not too bad. And we are of course looking to pick up a few more players. So for the center defensive mid, I went for Elias. He looks to be a really good player. High work rates, good pace on him, good defending stats, and all around seems to be a very solid player. So yeah, I could see him fit nicely into the defensive mid of my squad, and I just swapped the players around. Well, the players I got, I swapped them around with the players I already had on the bench, and I then listed them up to be able to sell them on. And finally, we pick up another center back in Rodney, which got 70 pace, 71 defending, 76 heading, and I believe he got 90 strength, something like that. He's really strong, so he will be a really good center back, I could imagine. And then the final player we pick up is Emerson. He's quite quick. He got 4-star skills, and he will be able to go past quite a few defenders if he gets the space. So that is pretty much the 4 players we picked up. So we pretty much got a player to substitute the strikers, the center attacking mids, the center defensive mid, and the center backs. The only thing we kind of need is for the left back and right back, but we'll eventually get around that. So yeah, we head on into another game in Division 10 to see if we can pick up 3 more points, and we come up against the Serie A side with Totti in the side as well. And that is something like, respect to the guy playing him, because I think a lot of people would not use him because of his pace, because all his other stats looks really good, but I think the pace can be a letdown with Totti. But nonetheless, about the gameplay here, we score 1 goal, and Moreno going on a lofty little skill run here. I believe he went past 3 defenders before he put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And we find Ortega here in the second half, making my way into the box, once again trying for the Rabona, but he does not have the flare trade, and he will not be able to pull it off. But I didn't realize that before, after I played this game. But nonetheless, we win the game at 2-0. We are 9 points, and it's looking quite good. Still undefeated in the 10th in Division 10, and we're ready to head on into it once again after we apply 2 contracts there to Adi and Reva, and then we swap Rodney around with Manuel, and I wanted to play D'Alessandro, but figured why not get Ronaldinho into the side as well, and then rest the Colombian players instead. And then we finally headed on into the game, and we come up against a really strong side there. A lot of Liga do Brazil players into the side, and I believe Eder, the Portuguese striker he looks really good on the game, and I'll probably try and build a squad around him and Nani at some point in time, because they look to be a really deadly duo you could play with on the right side of the pitch. But nonetheless, this game was really tough. I only had one chance in the first half, and in the start of the second half I actually ended up conceding another goal, and I thought it was all lost. But towards the end of the second half, I started breaking through with the dummy, and it's Emerson getting a goal here to make it 2-1 in the 82nd minute. And 3 minutes later, an over the top ball there and a chipped header over the keeper, and it's 2-2 within 3 minutes. But I'm really used to playing tournaments, and I thought we were going to go into extra time, but all of a sudden I realized I had to get another goal unless this was going to be a draw. And Scott's just showing up, and look at that finish. Ball will drag back, and he just shoots it right into the top corner with a power shot. A lovely goal there, and I simply couldn't believe I actually managed to turn the game around in the final 8 minutes of the game, because apart from that I didn't create much in the game, and I was really happy about winning the game, winning the title, and moving on into Division 9. And I got a bunch of coins for winning the Division title. I believe I got 2k coins, and that meant I could get a player for my right back, and that was Nilsson. I believe he got medium work rates and decent pace on him, and I decided to use him on the left back for my next game, actually, because I wanted to get a left back, but they were a little bit too expensive to pick up, so I just decided to play another game and then place Nilsson on the left back there, and we headed on into Division 9, and that will be the final game of this episode. And we come up against a very solid 3-5-2 Premier League squad, and this was where it got a little bit more tough with playing the games. The final game in Division 10 was also really tough, but this game was also quite difficult to create anything, not much space. And straight after I got my goal, look at the strength from Benteke. He just muscles me off the ball, and it is 1-1 straight away after I got the lead. So yeah, he's back into the game, but I get my luck as well. A tackle there, and he goes with a slide tackle himself. I thought this player was going to get sent off, but in reality he just got a yellow card, and in the end I win on the penalty there, 2-1, and that will be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and I don't think I'll be back tomorrow, but the next episode will most likely be out Thursday, something like that. And that is pretty much all. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the content, and yeah, I'll talk to you later.